You know why I called you in, right? Yeah, I was born ready, man. Who do I gotta kill today? This man right here. And make sure you kill him with this heirloom pistol. This pistol has been in my family's history for centuries. I must make sure he gets killed by the best weapon. Sir? You interrupted my only 4 seconds of evil laughter. This better be good. What do you mean, best weapon? You dare question my family's heritage? No, not anything like that, but this gun sucks. What do you mean it sucks? It's a gun, but it's bad. What do you mean it's bad? I mean, it shoots slower than any other pistol, and on top of that, I'm more likely to die while holding this. What? Yeah, while holding this, I'll receive 20% more damage from anything that touches me, so, yeah. Give me another gun. Do you think this is some sort of video game? Actually, yeah. But all scripts aside, if you wanted a pistol that allowed you to stay in the battlefield longer, giving you that survivability aspect into the game, the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol would best fit that role if we had this conversation 2 years ago. Before Tough Break came along, the gun gave you a passive plus 15 health when you wore it, and at the time it competed against the Winger and sometimes even the stock pistol. If you had decent scattergun aim, your pistol at times would never really come out, cancelling out the slower fire rate, making you a bulky, non-cratering scout with the pocket pistol's attributes, with the only real punishment being you take no damage from fire. And after going through 2 gruesome meat grinders, the pocket pistol went from a survivability side grade to a health on hit firearm. It went from a top contending pistol to a mediocre blood soldier just like that. The passive plus 15 health was replaced by a plus 5 health gained on every hit while still maintaining its previous stats. However, instead of taking more damage to fire, you instead take 20% more damage from anything. In essence, the pocket pistol Valve visioned was a very good idea to start off with, but most of us can agree that after we kinda soaked up all the stats for a little bit, it's nowhere near completion. Think of the pocket pistol like your favorite childhood game. The game is one of a kind, story is amazing, and its controls are so clear and straight to the point. Then one man ruins it all. Miyamoto, please give me a decent Paper Mario game, Jesus Christ. Now notice how I never said it was a bad gun. However, I am not going to lie about it being good. After some time test driving the pocket pistol, I found out there are times where that 5 health gained after every hit always kept me with my team instead of frantically looking for a health pack because I had 124 HP. I find that the pocket pistol works very well in open areas where you have the freedom to jump, strafe, and move around. Maps like Junction and Steel are not the ideal maps to use the pocket pistol because tight maps like those leaves you more likely to take incoming damage, while Harvest and Badwater gives you the space you need between your enemy. Valve's rework idea with the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol is currently a milk gun. Having the ability to gain lost health from every hit is just like what the Mad Milk does, while at the same time have a finishing weapon to kick off low health enemies with, similar to what the stock pistol is intended for. But the stats don't topple what Valve was trying to mix the 2 items in the first place, and this is the reason why the gun gets such a bad reputation. People like to use one or the other. People would prefer to use the Mad Milk because depending on the distance between you and your enemy, the Mad Milk gives you more health than that constant 5 health per hit from the pocket pistol. And people would rather choose the stock pistol solely because it has a constant firing speed but also doesn't mess up your aim. And of course, let's not forget that you take 20% more damage. Woo-wee. That's a big one! And there you have it, the current state of the pocket pistol, and with that I believe it's finally safe to put the final nail in the coffin for this poor pistol. Let's just have a moment of silence for our fallen comrade. Wait. Wow, that's 2 interruptions in one video. What is it? Gotta see this. What is this? This is just a A blog post? Oh. Oh. So it turns out that Valve found the missing pieces of the puzzle and is currently in the works of making the pocket pistol great again. As many of you already know about the recent blog post, all of the weapons shown are potential changes for the longly anticipated Pyro update. Nothing is final, but it's always good to see Valve figuring out what does and doesn't belong in a weapon. So what is Valve trying to make the pocket pistol now? Well, let me tell you. According to the blog post, the potential change to the pocket pistol is that it now shoots 15% faster, and instead of the 5 health per bullet, they ramped it up to 7, only at the expense of having just 9 bullets in your clip instead of the traditional 12. Already looking at the new stats, they removed the 2 downsides that hindered the weapon from being good and made it into a gun that can more than likely compete with the Winger or even the stock pistol again. At the end of the day, I'm very glad that Valve has given me a sneak peek of the pocket pistol, hopefully making a comeback in terms of its viability. Back then, the pocket pistol was my favorite go-to pistol to use because of that extra 15 health it gives you, but after the changes I see it now, I'm curious as to how the pistol will hold in the future. I give the current pocket pistol a 3 out of 10. Tasted kinda bad, left a sour taste in my mouth, could use some work. But never fear, let's see what Valve has in store for this weapon in the distant horizon. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace out, everyone.